and the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout going down inside the Savage Fights Professional Lightweight Division. It is set for 3 5-minute rounds, and when the action begins, the man in charge, Mr. Fred Griswold. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner and a boxer, representing Mid-City MMA. Standing at 6'1.5", weighing in at 155 pounds. From New Orleans, Louisiana, he is Jacob Biggie Small. And ladies and gentlemen, let's meet his opponent. Fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist representing American top team, standing at 6'1", weighing in at 154 pounds, from Long Beach, Mississippi, he is Phillip, the Silent Assassin PRINTZ.
Guys, if y'all are trying to get in, and if you're new to this sport, if you're wanting to get into this, watch these guys fight. These are how professionals fight.
Both these guys coming out orthodox stance, trading kicks, start this fight off.
And now, what I'm expecting out of Jacob is he has great lateral movement, and he's going to probably look to pot shot for quite a while. He's going to skate on the outside, try to make Phillip miss, and Phillip is going to look to pressure, establish that jab. And he has some pretty dangerous submissions. He has a great triangle off his back. He's very aggressive at all times. Jacob taking his time, walking away from a right hand. Phillip's looking to land.
These guys understand range. They understand range. They know where they need to be to land shots. And this is like the level of striking where you start seeing guys setting up traps.
That's
They're
right.
Doing different things.
That's
They're
right.
not just out there winging shots. It's like a chess game. Everything they do is to set something else up.
There's feints and there's other high-level things going on.
One of the best tools Jacob Small has is that left hook. He has got a lot of success from it in his amateur career. He's had a lot of amateur boxing fights as well. He's been around the fight game quite a while, and also Phillip Price, being a veteran since 2010.
It's insane to think about the kind of experience that both these guys got, both these guys have.
And if you need someone to save your life, you want these guys to save your life. They're not scared of bad guys. They're not scared of unfortunate circumstances. They're going to go and do their job. Good stance switch there from Phillip Price. He stepped through with his right foot, posting with his right hand, led to the left body kick. Now Jacob's standing a little bit more in front of him now. Maybe he's looking to counter. Maybe those leg kicks are starting to show on him.
I was about to say, he's got some redness on his leg right there.
Mm-hmm. That is the unfortunate thing with us
That's a nice shot by Jacob.
super pale guys. Whenever we get touched with some kicks, it shows up on us. We mark up easy.
1-2 there for Phillip Price and a good front.
Doubling up on the lead hand. Phillip showing something on the nose. Jacob showing some on the leg. Jacob looks like he hasn't really got a hard shot landing on his face yet. A lot of kicks.
Good body shot. Good body kick there by Phillip Price.
This has been a
Phillip seems to be mixing the kicks up well.
Nice low kick from Jacob there. And he's starting to skirt off pretty well to his left side, probably looking to land that left hand and then the right low kick. Traditional Dutch kickboxing. Jacob trying to make it.
very evenly matched.
Ooh,
you know?
Great kicks, I'm telling you. And like I said, these guys are both real tall, rangy, obviously athletic.
Yeah.
You know they eat chicken breast.
Green beans and chicken breast.
Mm-hmm. That's something that's impressive about Jacob Small is his diet. He is always on it. This dude loves eating clean. He loves eating well. His girlfriend, Macy, she She has her own meal prep company. She's a successful fighter as well. She gets these guys down, man.
This has turned into a
Phil getting
kickboxing
excited
match.
now. Phil really starting to feel himself. Something Phil's going to have to look out for is not telegraphing his shot so much, but he's getting off some good low kicks now. That left kick looked a little telegraphed, but look at those eyes. Ooh, crafty kick. Now, Phil, don't be stealing my kick. He actually got to land. I haven't got to land yet. Jacob with the big left hook.
He's landed it a couple times here. Phillip's ready to trade.
Yep.
Small's starting to put the pressure on him there towards the end of this first round.
And Jacob has, wow, great hands, and that's something he hasn't really utilized in some of his fights. I'm very happy to see him be able to use those hands. And same thing with, he landed that kick again. And he's setting this up with his low kick, and then he is turning his knee back in to throw an up kick. It's a fun little kick we've been messing around with, and I remember showing him back when we were training, and he's getting to utilize that pretty well.
Yeah, there's some damage on Small's leg.
Yeah.
Starting to accrue now.
Phillip has somewhat of an unorthodox style.
He does.
Fighting.
He does.
You know, he comes from different angles,
Yeah.
and he mixes punches and kicks well. You know, earlier he threw a kick and then followed it with a punch.
And now Jacob's got the upright body lock. Phil's going to have to try to get his elbows in or get a collar tie, but the round's in.
10 seconds left in this round. If Small's able to get a takedown here, looks like a round.
Yeah, going to let that one ride out. And I wonder if he's going to elect to switch to southpaw, because that's something you don't see a lot of fighters do, is switch off whenever they're starting to get some damage. And I wonder if it's... Jacob looking for the takedown. Got right underneath the hips, folded the knees. Now he's looking for his inside position with his knee on the hip. Phil's a dangerous guy off his back, so he's going to have to take his time. Phil, I think we're probably going to see a Von Flew in a second. He's got that tight. Jacob's got that real tight. Phil looks like he's taking some deep breaths here. He's kicking. Jacob adjusting. Phil getting the frame. He's looking for the buggy choke now. Jacob shrugs it off. He's looking for the head arm. Yep. And what this is doing is preventing Jacob from mounting, and Phil's looking for another choke. He's looking for a Darce choke here off bottom. Jacob taking his time, looking. This choke, he's probably looking for another buggy choke. Shout out to Dan Triplett if you're watching. Dan Triplett is a older gentleman that's a really, really high-level grappler around here, and he hits a lot of buggy chokes in IBJJF. And Phil, no, you're good. He just needs to open up his right elbow a little bit more to get a little bit more pressure, but Jacob's letting it go, taking his time.
Yes.
Jacob's showing good pressure, and something that's hard to maintain sometimes is a side control cross body position, because most of the time whenever you're looking to land effective, devastating shots and submissions, you're going to need to get your legs involved. You're going to need to be in half guard, get the back, take the mount. But Jacob's looking for the Kimura here, the straight arm lock, or looking for a potential mount. Phil's real savvy. He's looking to turn.
Phil's trying that Darce again. He's got a shot through, so he's working it.
Some high-level grappling. There's a lot of subtleties to this. And now he's looking for a baseball choke from bottom. Jacob burying his head. Phil is just non-stop with the danger.
top control, transition, just moving from side to side, it's very hard to control a man.
Yeah, look at that shoulder pressure because he's turning his head.
That's one thing I've noticed. Good underhook on the far side.
And something, a factor of this is Jacob Small is a very thick 155er. Somehow used to make 145. God only knows how. But he does look a good bit thicker than Phil. He probably cut more water weight. And he definitely has swollen up. He's looking pretty big and strong tonight. And Jacob. Yeah, Phil's gonna have to look for some underhooks. That's the thing with side control, guys, is if you get an underhook, you're pretty much out of there. You're gonna have to commit, you're gonna have to give up your back, and you're gonna have to wrestle and push hard, but you can't get out of this position. It's whenever they get their lower body engaged, then you're stuck. But yeah, you have to get underhooks.
I agree.
Beautiful jiu-jitsu on top, looking for the gift wrap.
Feels busted up a little bit.
And we're looking like we're seeing some blood from Phil, maybe. There was a big spot of blood on the ground, maybe came from his nose.
Phillip's such a nice guy. We also want to thank Coastal Containers, whether you're renting or buying a storage container. I always pick Coastal Containers. Call 228-669-1317 for all your container needs.
You can look us up on coastalcontainersllc.com. Go to the Facebook page, Coastal Containers LLC. Also, they're offering build-outs, rentals, rent-to-own. If you got a business and needs storage temporarily, they got you covered. They're also moving into dumpsters and all, and we're providing all your commercial needs. Again, that's coastalcontainersllc.com or go to the Facebook page.
Phil was laying a lot of low kicks, and that might be a factor if he could stay away from him.
Such game, sportsmanship. Let's see if Phil can make a transition with it.
Wow.
I knew it was coming.
Jacob keeping his head into the
He's
hip.
got his hand in there.
Phil looking for a 10-finger guillotine. This baseball bat choke. Yeah. Yeah, and in combat sports in general, it's unfortunate sometimes looking at jiu-jitsu because these guys are looking to flop to their butts and shoot unorthodox submissions, but they're not really looking for good positioning. Not saying Phil's doing that. Phil's doing great stuff here. He's trying his best, but some guys, they don't focus enough on the top positioning. At the end of the day, gravity's on your side when you're on top.
That's right.
But
and
Phil,
in the eyes of the judges, they're losing.
this one looks pretty tight here, but Phil's a game guy. He's tough, and he's going to have to look to find a way to get up. And beautiful composure over here from Jacob. He looks calm, real calm, just holding, taking his time. He's aware. He's looking right at us. He is. He's just chilling. If he could start kneeing the thigh a little bit, that would be good to cause some damage. And same thing with Phil. Phil could start kneeing him in the ribs. He is. Pops out. Yeah.
Jacob Small is just being very calculated with his decisions. You know, he's not doing anything sloppy or giving space. He's keeping everything real tight, you know.
And I tell you what, this is a hard fight to watch because I appreciate both guys so much. I've got a lot out of training with both these guys. And again, for their services they do. There is, of course, you have to name a winner. But at the end of the day, these guys are both having huge victories for themselves, for their families, and for the teams. They're going out and putting it on the line and fighting their hardest here.
Yeah.
And look how Jacob's moving the elbow away from the ribs, making Phil more vulnerable. He's looking to smother.
Stuff right there.
Spider walking. Inside position is so key. Like you said, those underhooks, and you have to eliminate elbow from the ribs. You got to make people weak and vulnerable. And find that. Or get your hands to the hips. It's real slippery right now. So if you're trying to grab these arms right now, they're going to slip out. You're going to have to put your hands on those hips, bump hard, buck like you said, and really push those hips off to get some space. We got a gift wrap, and he's going to look to throw some punches. No elbows, though.
He's working the choke now.
Phil's a real grappling savvy guy, so it might be hard to get that arm in there, but Jacob working some punches. Phil turning to his side, trying to scrape that hook off.
It's in.
Wow.
It's in.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful, Jacob Small. That was...
Yeah.
Look at the embrace. Look at these guys. This is what the sport's all about, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Fred Griswold calling a stoppage to the action at 4 minutes and 24 seconds of round number 3. Declaring a winner by submission via rear naked choke, fighting out of the blue corner, Jacob Small. Before I talk to your winner, I want to thank both these gentlemen for their service. Phillip, Long Beach firefighter, going against Jacob Small, Brandon Police Department. Commentary, we were kind of joking about the Cal Fire rivalry. But at the end of that fight, nothing but love. Two guys coming in here with a lot of experience. They're able to come out with a big win by earning the choke. Got to be feeling good about your performance.
Oh yeah, I think Philip's a great opponent. I appreciate him for taking this fight. I knew it was going to be a hell of a fight. Pretty good in the kick, so I definitely got to capitalize on grappling.
So you, like you said, he was able to land some of those A kicks in the first round. You came out in the second and third round, changed up the game plan, and showed some excellent control on top. Beautiful jiu-jitsu. Is that the game plan when you came in?
Nah, man. I honestly thought I was going to pressure him, touch him with my hands a little bit more. And he was tricky with his kicking game. In some of his past fights, he didn't kick a whole lot. And he definitely surprised me with the kicking. So my corner was like, he's scoring on you a little bit more. I was looking to get the takedown and change it up.
Absolutely great performance by both guys. Y'all give it up one more time for the winner, Jacob Small.